Hello everyone, and thank you for joining the Devil Dog Day Trade community. If you haven't seen one of our sessions yet, my name is Michael, and I want to thank you for joining us here as we work together to own our financial goals. We don't need professionals to do the work for us. My goal is to help you learn the essential structure you need to successfully day trade. In part 2 of episode 5, we're talking about our approach to day trading cryptocurrencies. At the end of this episode, if you missed out on steps 1 through 4, be sure to revisit the episodes in Day Trading 101 playlist on our channel. Make sure you watch to the end of this session to hear about a fun alternate approach to getting started in crypto. We've already done this on the channel, and it'll be interesting to see how it goes. Our agenda this time, we talked about the modification of supply and demand structured approach in our previous session, and this time we'll be going over what our final rules and processes are. We're going to start with our scoring system, and we'll take a look at the scorecard that we generated so that we can do this. So pulling that up on the screen here, and as you can see, we talked a little bit about these numbers in our previous session, and so you've got the context long, our context for a short trade, what our trend is, zone structure, and odds enhancers, and we would just put those numbers down here in this lower section, and our total rating would show up here in the bottom. So let's just take a look at this notional trade that we have for Bitcoin to demonstrate this process very quickly. Down here in the lower right hand corner, you'll see we have our context set. Since this is a short position, and the look up at the trade here, it's at 49,000 roughly. So we look down here, 49,000 is in zone 3. So we would put for a context short in zone 3, we would have a context rating of 2. We did take a look previously at our trend. Our trend for this trade is down on our 480-minute chart down here, lower left. So that is with the trend. So we have a trend of 3. Zone structure actually looks pretty good. It's a subjective rating. We'll call it 3. We don't have any odds enhancers yet, but we can take a look at this area here up in the right-hand corner, and you can see that high probability the Bollinger Band will be pierced as price comes up above there. So let's notionally put a 1 in there. And you can see we have a final rating of 9 here. Just a note for odds enhancers, make sure you are looking at the price action as it gets closer to those zones to get a final rating that you would actually use to perform this particular trade with. For the scoring system, any trades that are 8 and over on a score, we will take those automatically. Any ones with a score of 6 or below 6, scratch that. From a scoring perspective, any trades that are 8 or over, we will take those automatically. Any ones that are 5 or below, we will not take at all. Anyone between there will need an additional odds enhancer or correlation to have additional certainty that that trade is going to work. We'll start with a profit target ratio of 4 to 1 automatically, and then as we get more data, we'll then potentially adjust that. We'll be using Coinbase as our application for trade execution, and we'll be using their advanced trading options. Since they don't have an automatic stop market order system, we will do manual market orders to get out of trade, so we might see some additional slippage there, but again, the data will help us out with that. We also know that we can't short any positions within Coinbase right now for cryptocurrencies. So any supply zones that we have, we can't take those as actual trades. Those will just be areas of targeting out for other positions to know that price may not go through them. And then finally, we will post every single trade that we do live, real time for you all, so you can see actually how this goes on a day-to-day basis and track it along with us. Now that we've reached the end of this video, the teaser about how to get into crypto in a bit of a fun way, open an account that allows for some small purchases. Buy several, really as many as you can, cryptocurrencies that are still in their early stages and very cheap. Think a couple of pennies or less. Hold on to this for as long as you can. I would say even years into this. The odds are 1 or 2 of them will actually explode and turn out to be very, very profitable for you, and you could potentially be sitting on thousands of dollars in that account without having to do any active trading in it. Just as a note though, this isn't a trading strategy. It's just kind of a fun, unique way to get into this industry that's still in its starting stages. And then, of course, watch our channel for updates on our account where we set this thing up in the exact same manner. That's it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions about this discussion, please comment below, and don't forget to hit the like button if you've enjoyed the lesson. I hope you join us for our next episode, where we will discuss our overall trading rules and process Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any upcoming learning videos. Thanks again for joining us, and I hope to see you soon.